Someone in China ate a bat and then got really sick. Now we're all trapped inside our houses. What a f***ing dick. Nobody wants to live this way. But there's a place you'll be okay. Good thing we all can go downstairs and hang out with someone who cares. He's like you, he's locked into with his current state of affairs. So pull up a seat while we all hang downstairs.
Good morning. It is day 9 of CoronaViction 2020, and we've got a lot planned today because it is Thursday, and I have deemed Thursday Throwback Thursday, where we've got a couple things planned theme-wise, including Open Pack Thursday, something I stole from the guys on the score at 95.3, 99.1. They would jump in during their show in the morning, BJ and the Bear, BJ DeGroat and Brian Butch, former Wisconsin Badger. They do a show on that station, and they would jump in and video themselves opening packs of sports cards. Not like necessarily new packs from a long time ago. And I was a collector back in the day, and I got out of it, but back then I would buy full boxes of cards and just sit on them. And I knew I had a bunch of cards. And the other day we were working on my wife's office upstairs, and I found all my cards. Actually, this is one of them, and this is what we're going to open today. That's why I got the hockey jersey on, the letter Kenny Irish. I'll talk about that in a bit. But Pro Set Hockey, this is 1990-91, and this is Series 2. I have a box of Series 1 in there that I haven't opened yet, but let's see if we can pull some good cards out of here. I might open a couple packs of cards out of this. So we'll do that a little later on here as we do Open Pack Thursday. Also, WAPL Backtracks, a feature we did on the air here at WAPL, where we look back at WAPL history, and here's some of the songs that got their start on the station this week. Since I'm not there, I can't really do it in the way that we normally do it, but I've worked it into a feature that we could do here during CoronaViction 2020. So that's coming up in a minute or two, but I wanted to talk about this before we get to that. I did talk to Elwood last night on the phone, actually voice to voice, and who does that anymore? But we're talking about, as we go forward, how are we going to get back on the air? And the plan is to have the whole staff on maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe in like a week and a half, beginning of April. I know Rick and Len have been on, and they've been trying to do their show, and they've been working the kinks out of that. I thought John and Elwood were doing their afternoon show together. Apparently, I sounded like they weren't. From the conversation I had, I didn't even ask about rights, so that might not be the case. But they're working on that for next week at least. And then we're shooting for the rest of us maybe the week after that, by April 1st. Now, I wouldn't be back in the studio. I'd have to do it remotely because we are still locked in a work-at-home thing, and we are honoring that even though we are considered essential employees. But in our building where we have 6 stations, we're trying to keep it down to 7 people tops in there just to fight the coronavirus. So I'll still be doing things from home, and we'll try to do that and work it out where I could do the show from home. We'll see how that works. Easier said than done, but we'll do what we can. So that's coming up. Let's get into today, though, Throwback Thursday. And on Thursdays, we like to look back at WAPL history. We played a lot of songs over the years on WAPL, and I've been doing research and coming up with a new feature that we are calling
WAPL Backtracks. Here's what was new this week in WAPL history, compiled and verified from the archives of Radio and Records magazine.
there you go, WAPL Backtracks. Just to clarify, and a lot of people don't understand this, those aren't just songs that came out this week, but actual songs that WAPL played on the air. And I've got all the research and all the documentation. And some of those songs, you might think, WAPL played that? Yeah, back in the day we did. And there's always some of those hidden gems, those lost classics that you find. It's like, wow, I can see why you don't play that anymore. But back then, you know, there wasn't that as many radio stations doing this as there is nowadays. I mean, there wasn't. There was just a handful. And it just exploded, you know, in recent years. Everybody's got a radio station now. So there you go. WAPL Backtracks. We'll do it every Thursday here on the Rocket Apple. Well, here on CoronaViction 2020. And then when I can get back in the studio, actually physically in the studio, we'll do it again. All right. Open Pack Thursday. It's time to start opening some packs of sports cards. Something that the guys on 95.3, 99.1, The Score have been doing now for months. And I'm in a position now where I can steal the idea and actually do it here. Today we're opening packs from NHL Pro Set 1990-91. These are Series 2. I don't know what's all in this series, if there's any good rookie cards, but let's start opening packs and see who we all have. And I'll try to get it so that we can see these cards. John Tucker, Jim Weimer, he's a Boston Bruin, Tim Waters. See it. Team facts of the Calgary Flames. Yes. Tim Hunter. Do I just have a Tim Hunter in here? I don't know. Let's just move on. Rick Mattress. Great name. Good job. Adam Burt is in here. He's a Whaler. David Shaw. Good stuff. Martin Hostak. I don't know if we'll make money out of any of these. Oh, here we go. Jaromir Jagr. There we go. Now we got a winner. This is Heather Storm from 95.9 KISS FM. She's from Pittsburgh. She would like this guy. Let me see. This would be close to a rookie. Yeah, I think this is his rookie card. So, money. We're rich. John McIntyre. This is a traded card. Apparently, they threw some in as part of the Series 2, the update series. Bob Gainey is coach of the Minnesota North Stars. Remember? Minnesota North Stars. Rob DeMeo. And, can't have a good pack without one of the officials. Should get this closer to the camera. This guy. So, they all had their cards. Here we go. The Tony Esposito card. Is this a special one? No, this is part of Series 2, not an insert. So, Tony Esposito, that's always a good one. Awesome. So that's one good pack. I can open one more pack, though, and see what's all in. Got a Jaromir Jagr. That's good. These are 1990-91 NHL Pro Set Series 2 cards in the always environmentally friendly plastic wrapper. All right, last pack. Ron Wilson of the Blues. Craig Berube, I'm not sure. Philadelphia Flyers. New York Ranger. Jeff Hackett. Oh, there's a good one. Team facts of the New Jersey Devils. Awesome. Nick Kyprios. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's Greek. It's Greek to me. Brian Trottier. There we go. Good card. Another Pittsburgh Penguin. Greg Brown is here. Mikhail Tatarny, Russian. And we've got Oh, here we go. Big Pete. We'll call him Big Pete. If you can pronounce that name, more power to you. Hartford Whaler. Oh, jeez. They put them all together. The link is just in for sure. He's also in the pack. Ah, and there again. The great referee officials cards. Always got to have those in a pack. That's always makes it good. Hartford Whalers coach Rick Lay. Good job there. Another coach card, John Muckler of the Edmonton Oilers. That's good to have. Pat Murray. Here we go. I see the next card. That's a good one. Ed Belfour of the Blackhawks. That's a great card. Good to have some Blackhawks cards. And let's end things with Ken Hodge Jr. Fine packs we picked up today as part of Open Pack Thursday. I've got a ton more. Next week, I might have some baseball packs. I've got, the packs where they, the bubble packs where they have like the 3 in a strip. I could show you. I have 2 that I picked up, and I just picked them up because they had rookies on the front, like these. The top one you could tell is open because it just came open. I don't know what's in the rest of the cards, though, so we'll open this one just because the top is open on this. I'll save it till next week. Donruss Series 1 1991 baseball for next week on Open Pack Thursday. And there go the cards. We are doing something cool tomorrow. It's Foo Fighters Friday. If you haven't heard, we've been trying to talk about it on social media, been doing it here, where we're going to be getting together at 5 o'clock, and everybody is encouraged to sing Times Like These together with us on the WAPL Air staff. We're going to try to be live on our various social platforms, and we're just going to sing it. Get out on your patio, record yourself singing it. We're all going to do it at the same time. Crank WAPL while you're doing it because we'll play it there. I believe Razor 94.7, 104.7 is doing it as well. All getting together and singing this at the same time as a show of unity. We're all separate, but we're all together when we join through the magic of song. And we're going to do that tomorrow, 5 p.m. If you don't know the song, go to WAPL.com, follow the link because the lyrics are there to the song and a video of the song, the official video from Foo Fighters, where you can hear the song. You might jog your memory of what it is because it's an older song, but I think lyrics-wise, kind of appropriate. So that's why we decided to do it. And it's not something the whole country's doing. It's something we're doing in Northeast Wisconsin. So please be a part of it. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, Foo Fighters, Times Like These. We're singing it all together to kick off the weekend with WAPL and with Razor 94.7, 104.7. Until tomorrow, I've got a few things planned for tomorrow to get us into the weekend. I am going to continue drinking my orange juice. That's going to be every morning now. As long as I'm here, I'm having orange juice. Totally unrelated, by the way. I'm running out of vodka. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow, Foo Fighters at 5 with WAPL.